This is Onyx jumping in to the video. He has to be seen. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Nelson, your physical therapist, and today I'll be talking about Stephen Curry, the guard, the Hall of Famer of the Golden State Warriors. So, last night, Steph Curry sustained an injury in his left hamstring. And as you can see this video right above, he was going to make a play, and in doing so, he outstepped with his left leg. And what happens when you stretch the left leg in a step in motion is you put a lot of stress on that hamstring musculature. And that's usually where the strain occurs. The hamstring is located behind your leg in this region. You have the semitendinosus, you have the semimembranosus, and you have the bicep femoris. These three muscles makes up the hamstring anatomy. And when Steph Curry was making the play, he overstretched those musculatures. And that usually occurs when you bend forward at your pelvis in a forward motion. So you're putting a lot of stress in all the muscles in your buttocks all the way down your leg. And that's what happened on that play. He stepped and he put a lot of stress in those muscles. And overstretching is usually what occurs when you have a sprain. Well, reports have come back stating that he had a grade 1 sprain of his hamstring musculature. And that's essentially stating that there's microscopic tear in those muscles. And that's not severe, it's mild. It's associated with mild pain and discomfort and soreness. And in the game, you can see him feeling at the middle portion of the actual muscle belly itself. And it's a great prognostic characteristic for an athlete to hold on the middle portion of that muscle as opposed to the insertion point up more further towards the ischial tuberosity or lower down towards the mid portion of his leg. You know, when you have injuries at the insertion, it's usually harder to recover from. So that was a good prognostic factor when I saw it initially. So reports have come back saying it is a grade 1 strain. And how do we treat a grade 1 strain? There's a few things. First, within the next 48 to 72 hours, there's a lot of rest. He needs to stay away from basketball and any activities to give his body the ability to recover, and also focus on compression. Usually when there's a strain and there's micro tears, there's swelling in that region. So compress it and stay away from any movement. Within the 72 to about 5 days stage is more gentle stretching, gentle mobility, and a pain-free motion, right? We have to do it pain-free. That's the key, so we don't injure the muscle or to extend the length that he would be injured. After that, in about 1 or 2 weeks is when we go to more aggressive stretching. So it stretches that's going towards the end range. And doing more muscular resistant exercise. And about from a 2 week standpoint is when you go back to performing activities, right? Getting back to playing basketball and so forth. I think that is necessary for Steph Curry at this moment. Hopefully the Golden State Warriors can play without him and get him into the second round. But I think the best thing for him is to stay up for about 3 to 4 more games. And hopefully they can do that to prevent him from having an injury and giving him the proper recovery time. We don't want to rush him back because he can re-injure it and it can be worse than what it is now. So how can we prevent these injuries? Warming up first, warming up, running, doing gentle stretches prior, and don't do aggressive stretching initially until you warm the muscle belly. You want to do gentle stretches, and when you warm up, then you do more aggressive strengthening. These are things that you need to do initially so you don't cause too much injuries moving forward. Hopefully this works out. You can say hi to my puppy right here. This is Onyx jumping in to the video. He has to be seen. Hopefully he get back fast enough to get back to playing so they can advance and move forward. And I'm glad it's a grade 1. It's not severe, a grade 2 or a grade 3, which could be put him back much further. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Dr. Nelson and Onyx tuning out. Peace.